Hello knitters, this is Jessica, the Lefty knitter with KnitChats. As you can see, we have fairly low lighting this evening. I'm going to go ahead and teach from a place of I've made a mistake in my own knitting, and hopefully I don't cause anybody anxiety, because this is going to be a pretty decent rip down. But I have this wonky spot, and it feels kind of clumpy on the back, even right here. And I think, I fixed part of it right here, but I think I've missed a stitch, and somehow maybe I dropped a stitch and somehow knit with my yarn. I'm not sure, but I have to drop it down and fix it because it'll drive me nuts. So let me get situated here. Okay, I'm dropping this off my needle, and then I'm going to go ahead and ladder down all the way and those are stuck together, all the way down where that mess up is. Now you can use a crochet hook to get yourself back up, but there are some knitters who, well, at any given moment, maybe we won't have a knitting needle, or not a knitting needle, crochet hook with us. So I'm using just a tip. You can even use the tip, you know, off your work, if that's all you have. And I'm just going to insert it into my work as I'm going to knit, and then insert it into one ladder. And I take my other tip and pass my stitch over my ladder, and now it becomes my stitch. So I'm going to I picked up the next ladder, and then I'm going to pass the stitch over the ladder. I'm really sorry about covering the lighting. I'm hiding from my children, so and I'm just laddering all the way back up. It may look a little wonky, but as soon as you pick it up and give it a little bit of a stretch, it'll all fall into place. And after that, if it looks a little bit wonky, it'll be fine when you block it. It really does block out. That steaming or the wet blocking, whichever you prefer, really does do wonders. Just whatever it is that you do, treat your garment like you're always going to treat it. So if you're afraid that it's going to lose its shape by wet blocking, steam it for life, unless you want it. I don't think it ever loses shape, but this is superwash yarn that I'm using, so, and this is the last one. So I'm going to get my stitch up here with my working needle and pick that up. And then you can just continue to knit as always. And look at that. Now let's see if we fixed it, because I don't know. I don't know if I have. It's fixed. It's just in need of a... There we go. That's happier. Yeah. So right here it is, and it's fixed now. Just kind of stretch those out and maybe blend this one in by pulling it this way a bit. And there you have it. And when I wet block it, it'll be just fine. I hope this was helpful to someone. I've pretty much become a pro at fixing my mistakes because I make plenty. So happy knitting!